Hey Jay, congrats. Welcome to Jacksonville. We were actually just talking about here in the media room about, the fact that you opted out because of your family's experience with COVID-19. Can you just discuss for us what the last 365 days has been like for you, both on and off the field?
Yeah, just with COVID itself, it's just been a life-changing experience, especially the way it's affected my family. Um, just with everyone getting it, and then my sister who just it hit her the hardest in a way that you wouldn't want on anybody, and it was very hard, and for me to have to go through that, and then just having the whole season and just the Pac-12 ending during that time. For me, I took it, just with the people that are close to me. I was ready to come out and to prove myself, and everyone that believed in me, that I'm ready to be in this league, and then I'm ready to just to come in and be great. So.
How has that kind of, with all that said, and thank you for sharing that story. Um, Today, what does today mean, knowing that all that has happened in the last year?
Today is most special day in my life. Just the whole life changing. It's everything. From you being a little kid, and then with especially with everything that's happened. It's just a blessing. It's a blessing, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
Awesome. Thanks, Jay.
Thank you.
Next meal will go to John Shipley.
Hey, Jay, do you remember coming out of high school how serious Ohio State and Coach Meyer were pursuing you then, and just how does it feel now, knowing that you're finally able, to be on his roster?
It's so crazy that you said that, because he was he told me that he thought he had me. He really had me, and things didn't happen the way we wanted it. He wanted to happen, but at the end of the day, we're back together and we're family now. And it's time to go be great, and then to just do it together. And I'm so grateful to be under him and part of his team. So I'm so grateful.
Thanks. Congrats again.
Thank you.
Thanks, John. We'll go to Gene Fournette with the Florida Times Union.
Hey Jay, congratulations. I'm
Thank you
just
so much.
I'm just curious as to uh, during this whole time, particularly when the football season was going on, was there any part of you that ever second guessed the decision to opt out just because you're used to having competition, you're missing it, all that stuff?
Um, in all honesty, no. Just because what I was able to do during this time, just to be able to just mentally and physically just change, and just having all these and having all these people and things that I never was able to have access to, and resources. And in all honesty, is I am a ultimate competitor, and I love to win more than the next guy next to you, and then I want to win. And it was very hard, but at the end of the day, I knew what I was ready, what I was getting into, and I knew I believed in what I was doing, and I was able, and I saw the change, and I saw I'm just in myself, and at the end of the day, I don't regret it, and I'm grateful that I was able to go through this process and come out of it a stronger, faster, smarter Jay Tufele. And I'm very grateful.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gene. We'll go to Mark Long with AP.
Hey Jay, congrats. Just curious, what specific changes have you seen in yourself physically and mentally?
Physically, you could say just my whole body, in the aspect of just not being sluggish, and in all honesty, mentally is just a game. Break knowing the game inside and out, and the details, and just knowing what I'm doing, to just knowing the maximizing the just the technique, just the pass rushing, and breaking it down, and having that time to do it, and having football's my life now, and I'm so grateful, and that's what I've always wanted. I've always dreamed of, and I'm ready for that, and the change has happened drastically. And yeah, I mean, I'm just so grateful.
And where are you for the draft? And when did you realize you were going to be the first pick off the board today?
I am back home in Utah. I realized this morning when I had a call with Coach Tosh Lupoy, and basically he told me that he believed in me, and he wants me. I'm his guy, and he's ready to get to work, and he wants he wants me, and for me to have a coach believe in me, to have that, it's an honor, and I'm so grateful, and in all honesty, I just want to, just say, from the beginning, from Mr. Khan believing in me, to Trent Balky, our GM, and also Coach Urban. I mean, it's such it's such an experience that that's like no other, and I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful to be here.
Thanks, Mark. Go to Mike Duraco with ESPN.com.
Hey Jay, were you really close with your older sister growing up, Noreen?
Yeah, we were all like this. We all, all we had was family growing up, and never really had much, but we always had each other, and that's the thing is me and Noreen were, like I said, we're just like this. So.
How much older is she?
She is, I would say she's about 7 years older than me.
Okay, so I'm assuming she was with you today. It must have been a very special moment.
Yes. Oh, she was.
She was there.
She was. Everybody was here.
Okay.
It was just a blessing. It was a blessing.
Now, I read something that you ran a sub 5.0, sub 5 second 40 at your pro day. Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, I ran, being able to I ran in that number, and within myself, I knew that I'm just really grateful that I was able to do that, and I know I got a lot more, just having that, and yeah. So.
Awesome, thank you.
Thanks, Mike. We'll go to Andy Staples with The Athletic.
Jay, what did teams ask you about the opt-out? Because I'm curious, Jacksonville's taken you and Walker, who both opted out of last season and probably would have been drafted higher had you not. So what were teams asking about that period, about the decision itself as you went through this process?
Yeah, they were basically just asking about about what I was doing, and where I was at, and who I was with, and then at the same time though, they knew the real life scenario and then what's going on, so they never really backed. I guess it was bad. It affected me in that way, but in all honesty, they wanted to see how, they just wanted to talk to me, to speak to me, talk about football, talk about my life, and they just wanted to really get to know me.
Was Tosh at Alabama? Did he recruit you out of high school as well?
I actually didn't have an Alabama offer.
Okay. Oh, so you got to hold that over his head when you get.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Okay. I mean,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andy. We'll wrap up with a follow-up from John Shipley.
Hey, Jay, just knowing, what kind of plans the Jaguars have, for defense and the defensive line, how did just you personally see yourself fitting into it?
I mean, I know that our coaches, especially with Tosh, he's gonna, expect me to be that guy, and to come in right away, and to get right to work. And with that, it's we're gonna be just working hard every day, being the guy I am. I'm just being very explosive, very nasty, and bringing my game and bringing that into the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's just also with the young talent we're bringing in with Tyson, who I trained with, Andre Cisco, another dog who I trained with, just beasts, and I know these guys, and I know what they're ready and what they're capable of, and what we're going to bring into this organization and our defense, and it's going to be lights out, and we're going to be nasty, and we're going to be ready to come come on Sunday nights and just just show out and be great in that way. So,
Awesome. Hey, congrats again.
thank you so much.
Thanks, John. We actually have one more from Mia O'Brien.
Yeah, I just wanted to follow up on what you mentioned, Jay. You said you trained with Tyson and Andre. Was that leading up to the draft?
Yeah, throughout the whole process.
Okay, so were you guys out in California, or where were you guys
yeah.
training?
So we're in Proactive in Santa Ana because we're all athletes first guys. So.
Okay, gotcha. Cool, good stuff.
Yeah.
Can you give us? I know we talked to those two guys last night. Can you kind of give us a scouting report since you spent a lot of time with the two of them?
I mean, in all reality, those two are just they're very, they keep to themselves in what they do, but they are so passionate about what they do, and they're gonna give it their all. And every day we went to work, and they always showed up, and they were ready, and they gave it their all. And especially to see Dre and his process, and see how he's come through it. I mean, it's a miracle. I mean, not a miracle. It's just to see someone, I mean, accelerate that fast. I mean, that he cares, and he wants to be great in that way. And Tyson is just great in who he is. And I mean, these guys, I'm so grateful that we're back together and we're in Jacksonville together. So
Awesome. Congrats again, Jay.
thank you.